So it is March the 29th, I think, something like that. And I am getting my suit on because we have a swarm out in the tree. I'll take you over there in just a second. A hive that has been building up over time. Very strong, strongest one here. And I knew they were running out of room. This too high white hive right here. And today I noticed they weren't really flying much. They were kind of going out and coming right back. And now they have sent out a very nice swarm. You can see it's right here in our black walnut. I would say if you were to ball them all up in a big ball, they're a little bigger than a basketball. Maybe closer to one of those small beach balls. I'm going to go through the 10 frame hive with you, and also we're going to catch the swarm. So we're going to go do that together, and we'll try to catch them. I might even leave them in the tree, so I'm going to get some sticks. Anyway, so that's what we're going to use to support them in the tree. When you first loosen a hive from a swarm position, as long as you're within 5 feet, maybe 5 to 10 feet, they will find their queen pretty easily. If you move them much more than that, like if you move them all the way to the ground, sometimes they have trouble finding her. So my goal is to get them in the box and get them all in the box together with the queen, and then I will probably move them tonight after dark. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Swarms are gentle, and sometimes you can go out in your shorts and t-shirt and knock one out of a tree and you don't get stung, and sometimes they are not so gentle, as I've experienced before. So we'll do that next. Now, I could drop these bees off the tree without gloves. I have done it before. With no suit, just some jeans and a t-shirt, I think. No gloves at all. I just knocked them off the tree. And it was fine. I didn't get stung. But I'm going to be working the hive as well. That's part of the reason I'm gloving up. I'm going to work the hive that swarmed, pull queen cells, make some splits. So, a lot of duct tape. Alright, so that's how you make regular work gloves work for your bee work. Alright, make sure we zip up. That's always exciting when you forget to zip. One crawls up your neck. Alright, and we will go over, set up, and drop these bees. So we're going to come over here. We're going to open this hive. I need to find one frame of brood, preferably something young, preferably eggs, and then we will we'll put that in the box we drop the bees into, because if they have some brood to manage or take care of, they are less likely to abandon the box you put them in. All right. More smoke. There's one on the bottom right there. There's one up there on the toward the top of that frame there. Queen cell on the other side. So I'm going to remove the queen cells, because I'm putting this in the new hive. Drop these queen cells off, and I will actually take all the bees off here too, because there might be a queen running around with all these guys. Just kind of unusual. Yeah. All right. For now, we're just going to put this lid back on so they're relatively happy while I work the bees. So I'm going to take you up there for a moment, just show you what we've got. So we got bees, lots of bees. Look at all those bees. Some of them actually have, you can see some of them have a little pollen. It's a nice set of bees right there. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in, get our box right underneath, Put our box right here. I'm gonna sweep them off in there. We're gonna put the lid on it and set it on top. So I'm gonna get our boards for that. Okay, so what you can see, hopefully, is I've got a box that's half empty. And the brood is right up against where I'm about to drop these bees. And then, hopefully, if I do this right, we'll be able to close them up. That's the hope, at least. So, we'll see how this goes. It's always an adventure each time you try it. If we did it right, the bees will sense the queen is inside, and they will all start going in the entrance. We'll see. So if the queen's inside, they will eventually start climbing in. If I missed her and she's still out here on the branch or even flying around, it's not going to go so well for us. However, it looks like we've got all our bees aiming toward the entrance with their nascent up glands going, telling everybody where the hive is at. And we got bees on the lens. All right, better up here. If I could keep the bees off the lens. Some bees are underneath the hive, which is normal. They'll probably stay out for a bit. It takes a while for them to home to a new area. So as you can see, which I'll take you, these bees are already starting to work this hive. Like they're going out to find resources already, even though some of the bees are still coming in. As you can see, some are still finding their way. There's a bunch of guys still wandering over here. But that's, I mean, they're in. They're starting to set up house in there. I think there might be a little bit. No, there were some guys up here on the top lid. I think they've already gone in. So now the somewhat difficult, but not too bad of a job. I need to put the last 5 frames in, or 4 frames, which I've got down below. So I'm gonna go grab those. I might have to put you up higher. All right. Set those there. And we're up in a tree. That's another thing I don't like. Briars end in a tree. Okay. So you see, they're clinging to the roof, which is fine. But when you need to put more frames in, it makes it difficult. Okay. So put one in the middle. scoot these guys over. Like so, gently. And then we'll put one here. Then we'll grab the other two, put them in, gently. So they have lots of stuff to do. Now these bees are set up in a way with food and resources on them that would be able to set up a whole hive from scratch, basically. So they have plenty of stuff they're carrying right now to fill this hive up with. I could have killed a few there. Okay. So I'm going to get out of the way. I'm right in the entrance, as you can, well, I guess you can't see. The briar got in the way. I was standing right in front of their entrance. Now watch. As soon as I move, all those guys who went out to get resources come in, because I was blocking the flight path.